Good morning, welcome. I'm Olivia, and this is my SilverSneakers Flex chair yoga class, and they're fun today. Have a seat in the chair, back of the chair. Settle on in. All right. See if you can get those feet on the earth. You need to push forward a little bit to do that. That's okay, but find the earth beneath your feet. Is that one of ours? Yeah, there's chairs. No worries. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath you. Ooh, just let those powerful jaw muscles relax. Come to some stillness. Come to your breath. I feel like the music always gives me that nice, smooth, even breath. And then before you move away from the back of the chair, just open your eyes, extend those legs out in front. Ooh, flex the feet, pull the toes back, and then maybe point them, wiggle. Toes, move the ankles. Nice. Oh, as long as we're here, let's take the hands as well. Stop. All right. And then drop them down. And then forward. And then out. And wiggle and circle. All right. Come up forward towards the edge of the seat. Into seated mountain pose. Imagine you are standing on your feet. So push them into the earth there. Yeah. Nice and tall. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears. Broad collarbones. You're on the tip of the sit bone, so check that you haven't rolled forward or back. And that chest is lifted. The ribs and the hips are connected. And then just let the arms float like you're dripping water from your fingers there. Yeah. Lifting the ear like you're trying to listen to the ceiling. And then tuck the chin, look down towards your left hip. Come right back up. And lift up, and then we go the other way. Lift the ear to the ceiling, so lengthen the side. Tuck the chin. Oh, look down towards the right hip. And all the way back up. And then with your nose, draw a circle right in front. Up, around, and down. And again. And then the other way. All right, let's look right and left, and you can take them slow, or you can take them a little bit faster. Just don't get dizzy. Whatever works. And again. All right, and then back to the center. Shrug your shoulders like, I don't know. And back down. Press them all the way down. And again, pull them up. And release them down. With the inhale. And with the exhale. Make it full and deep. One more time. And down. Bring the shoulder heads forward. Tuck the chin. Bring the shoulder heads back. Lift the heart. Lift the chin. Still on the tip of the sit bones. You haven't rolled around on the sit bones yet. Forward and back. So a nice stretch in the chest. And then a stretch across the back. All right, one more time. Then we're going to come back to that neutral position, which is where you stand most of the time, right? Deep breath in. And lower back down. And then we're going to roll the shoulders around. Make it just feel so darn good that you would purr. And again. One more time. Let's take the arms out to the side. Hold them. You have softballs in your hands. But drop the shoulders down. I'm just going to rotate. Oh, sorry. I meant to tell you, I did something in my back yesterday in Pilates, so every now and then it catches. You might hear that today. And again, and if you smell that muscle rub, that's what it is. And again, turn with it. Turn that upper body with it. So let your head move as well. Yeah. And if you need to put the hands on the hip, that works for me too. Nice rotation. You want to keep doing that so you always have it. Let's take both hands to the front. Now, I'm going to clasp my fingers and then pull out. And then I want you to breathe into the back ribs. Release. And then again, press forward like you're hugging a tree. Press forward and breathe. Flipping the hands. I'm going to open them up just a little bit there so I don't crack my fingers. Drop the shoulders, a little arc over. And then the other side. Oh, there it is. Hands behind the head, stretch back. And then we're going to take knee up to the elbow or elbow to the knee. And you can use that hand if you like. That's okay. And again, you feel those core muscles work when you do that, I hope. One more time. And then we go to the other side. Three. And one more. All right, stretch the arms out wide, hinge at the hip. It's like you're flying. Little pulse. The knuckles come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. They're sisters. Round the spine. Sit up tall. We're going to do it again. Hinge at the hip, arms out, and little pulse. I want you to feel those shoulder blades really working here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, round back. And let's start just that left arm around, right arm around. It doesn't matter. And again. And one more. And then let's go the other side, same thing, and around. Big a range of motion, as big a range of motion as you would like. And one more time. All right, let's take the feet out. We're going to lean into this and then come right back out. Big muscles, all right? And again, lean into it. Big muscles, yeah. Like those sumo wrestlers, yeah. One more time. All right, press them back. Lift the heart. Left hand down. We're going to reach, I said the other hand. Right hand down on the right leg. Reach across with the left. Oh, yeah, that's it. And then the other side. And again. And again. And again. One more time. All right, and walk your feet back in. But I'm going to keep my right toe up on the ball of the foot and just let that knee drop in and back out. Okay. All right, and then lift it up as high as you can. Release it down. And then again, up towards the shoulder and down. 2 more. And the last one. And down. All right, and then we circle it around. See, if you can do it. You don't have to hold on to it if you don't want to. That's fine. You can use 2 hands if you need to. You keep it on the ground, whatever works. Just get the juices flowing inside that hip there. Couple more. All right, extend that leg out. Now I'm going to roll back just a little bit and pulse. 8, 7, 6. My core muscles have fired on. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. We'll take care of the hamstring when we're up. Other side. Out. Back in. I'm on the ball of the foot once again. And just rotating in my hip. And again. All right. And then lifting up and down. And again. Just bring it up, whatever you can do to get that stretch down the back. Yeah, you can plop it back down too. Wake up those nerves. And again. And one more time. All right, this time we're going to lift it up. Still the body. And just let the leg do its work. All right. You have fired on these core muscles here again to hold yourself still. And this foot is pressing firmly into the earth. Yeah. roll back a little bit on the fleshy part of my seat and extend that leg out. It's not straight. Fire on, and we pause. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One heel down. I'm going to take it out to the side a little bit. And then let's see if we can get the other one out there as well. Pull the toes back. One arm. Don't fall out of the seat. But if this is accessible to you, let's take the other one up. Nice. I guess you call that seated star pose. All right. And then let's cross the hands in front with the bottom hand. You're going to push back up. And then release. Take the other one or take the same one. Doesn't matter to me at all. See if you can guide it up there a little bit more. And again, we go back to the other one. Guide it up. And whatever range of motion works for you. Guide it up. All right, lovely. Bring the feet in. Let's keep them wide and we'll head around. This is crazy. Okay. I got a call in the middle of class, which happens to me, but I had everything shut off and it was a scam. And when I use that music that I use, that never happens. They are so good. Let's go the other way. And again. Now this I could do all day. And again. All right. So feet underneath you. We stand up. We're going to go halfway down and hold 3 counts. We're going to come up 1 and give your glutes a squeeze, okay? So here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, halfway, hold it. 3, 2, 1, up and squeeze. Again, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. You go down there, feel the toes on the earth as well. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. We're getting good. 3, 2, 1. Be sure knees are tracking in the direction of your toes. 1, 2 more. 1, and up. 1 more time. 3, 2, 1, and up. Shake out. Okay, round to the back. We'll work on the back of the legs now, too. Have a drink of water. Oh, did you see our new water fountain?
Yeah.
It's easy to use. You go like this. And just put it underneath there. And there are cups on top if you need it. But you just hold that thing underneath it and it'll start coming down. And pull it away when you have enough. It makes you want to drink water, I think, because it's fun to use. Step on back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And know that this should feel good to you. And if it doesn't, we talk after class. Because it needs to and it should. I'd love to have just little movements here. Maybe turn the tailbone one direction, the other. Maybe soften the knees. Straighten the elbows more if they're bent. Breathe. All right, looking over the chair, let's step that right foot in, and we're going to roll up on the back toe and then come back. So a little more work in the feet. You want to lift that back foot back there, that's fine. We're going to do that eventually. And back. So articulating toe ball heel here, warming up the feet. And when you're home in bare feet, do that. And when put some music on and do that. All right, so we're going to lift up, turn the toe towards the knee towards the earth, and a little pulse. Yes. All right, and then out to the side, turn the toe to me. So you're getting the side of the leg. And now you're going to turn the toe to the ceiling. Feel how that hip drops there and pulse. Head over, heart over, pelvis to the front though. Let's not death grip the chair. And then one more thing, we're going to turn the toe towards the earth and lift the heel and do the same thing. It's most unnatural, but there's another muscle in there we want to get into. All right, and then just swinging across the midline and back, and if you've been told not to cross the midline, you know just to stop right there at the other foot. A couple more. And then come to mountain pose first. Sink into the knees. Keep the shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. Push down. Now inhale. Pull up. more time. And exhale. All right, let's go back to downward facing dog. Again, this should feel good. Get any movement you need. All right, we're gonna look over the chair so there's a little flex in the back, in on the left foot. And we're gonna roll up and roll back again. Take this a little bit deeper if you'd like. Whatever works for you. I didn't suggest it on the other side because that wasn't my side. That's what had to work for me. And again. You do you here, whatever you need. You want to take this slow and stay there and really enjoy these stretches, that's fine. All right, come back up. Turn the knee towards the earth. Lift the foot and just a little pause. You're going to feel that glute in there, the big one. The gluteus maximus muscle. We're going to work right there. All right, and then we're going to come out to the side. And there's 3 gluteus muscles in there. And we get into those other guys as well. Turn the toe to the ceiling and pulse. Standing up tall if you can. This is just here for balance. Try not to put death grip on it. Okay, and then the last one. Ooh, we're going to turn the toe towards the ground, the heel to the ceiling, and pulse. All right, and then a little soccer ball kick right across the midline. Told not to do that, don't do it. Just give you a little stretch across that side as well there. A couple more. All right, step out to the side. Let's slide down the legs this time. Don't hit your face. And tuck the tailbone and round back up. Lovely, all the way around. Walk that foot back in. Shake out. Let's grab a drink of water. We'll come back with some postures. A lot is going on out there. Okay. All right, mountain pose. Let's roll up on the ball of the foot of the right foot, which means that left one's gonna go, oh, I'm here alone now, right? So that's gonna start to work. Let's see if you can let it leave the earth. And balance, a little soft bend in that supporting leg. This is just balance. And you find that focal point, you need a finger near there, that's okay, but we are just balancing 30 seconds. No, I'm not gonna do that long because I never want you to do that, but try it at home, all right? And here we go, extend that leg back, way back, toe ball heel goes down, and you are pushing on that grocery cart or lawnmower, feeling a great calf in that, stretch in that calf right now. All right, one arm up. I'm gonna hold on to the chair and arc over. And back, we switch sides. Arc over. Oh no, sorry. And then both arms up. Deep breath in. Drop your shoulders. Warrior one. Ta-da! I just always want to say that when I find this posture here. Nice. Okay, I'm going to hinge at the hip. Don't sink any deeper into that knee. Wrap the arms. Touch your shoulders. And then come right back up. Find it once again. Shoulders are down. Don't let them rise up. And again, nice solid base here that I'm not hinging. I'm not bending my knee. I'm just hinging. All the way up. Hold it once again. Lovely. Okay. Right hand crosses over to the left, and I'm going to swing this arm to the back. My left arm goes back. Thumb to the ceiling, palm to that left wall. All right, both hands back on the chair. Bring that back foot in. Deep breath. Let's take that vinyasa. Here's the inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse swanton. And hands back to the heart. All right, we step in on the left foot. Nope, right foot. And we're going to bring that left foot up. Yeah, and so we balance once again. See if you can look up. Fingers if you need it. You should feel that foot trying to doing this, and that's that brain telling your foot how to do it. We're going to hinge at the hip. step that foot back. First, let's get a calf stretch. So hinge at the hip right there. Knees over the ankle. Check your body parts and see, all right? All right, and here we go. One arm up. It's going to arc over. And then we'll go the other side. Same thing. Up and over. And back. All right, right hand reaches back to your neighbor behind you. Thumb to the ceiling. Palm to that wall. You can hinge a little deeper if you like as you do this. All right, and keeping those shoulders down, we're going to ride right back up to Warrior One without lifting our shoulders. I think that's a lot of work. Okay, hinge at the hip. Tap your shoulders. Back up. Warrior One. Try not to let this happen. And again, and you can use one hand on the chair. My goodness, that's why it's there. Here's the exhale. And here's the inhale. Yeah. Okay, hands on the chair. I'm going to step both feet to about the middle and take a little cat and cow because I think I need it right now. Inhale. Oh, lift the heart. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone around the spine. Seems like there's always something I need. And exhale. Couple more. And exhale. One more. And exhale. And then really stand up nice and tall. Whew, check out. Oh, let's have a drink. Let's go for a drink. No, I'm kidding. All right, step our feet out wide, turn the toes to the front, and then just lift your, if you have shoes on, it's hard to do, I know, just lift the toes up. And definitely if you have your shoes on, this is hard to do. See if you can tap the baby toe down. See, I'm moving to the chair so you're not leaning into it. And then see if you can tap that big toe down. If you have shoes on, it's tough to do. All right, and then press them all down and give them a squeeze, and I want you to lift the heels. Yeah. And then as you roll down, pressing the heels out just a little bit. All right, and again, roll up again. And as you roll down, press the heels out. All right, we're gonna keep them like this, and they're wide. And then I'm gonna hinge at the hip and send the tailbone back. So it's almost like I'm peeking right out here. So I don't want you to go out this way. Come right to the front, all right? Now, I'm using my right hand on my leg, but I'm gonna reach down with that left hand, pull up, and let that elbow go behind. And look to that left wall. And again, reach down. Something's right down there on the ground. Wrap around that shoulder blade, or that spine with your shoulder blade. And again, that's a pretty amazing range of motion, I think. Down, we roll, we roll, we roll. Yeah. I'd love to see an x-ray of that. In a weird kind of way. And one more time. You were pulling something up. Make a fist. Pull it up. All right, back to the front, round the spine. Star pose. Ta-da! And we go the other way. So if you need to move the chair a little bit so you don't hit your face, that's fine. Get down here first. And let's come back up one time. All right, here we go. Now we're going to use that right hand. Reaching down towards all the way to the ground if you can, and wrap it around. You take it slow. You want to take it a little bit faster, that's okay. And again. Strong leg. This is like one-legged squats. So bend that knee. Send that tailbone back. And one more time. And back. Star pose. Drop your shoulders. All right, walk your feet in. Let's take that right hand on the chair, and that left arm is still up. And then I'm going to lift and release. And again, see if you can get them together. If not, if they just want to come to the chair, that's okay too. All right, pull. Make this fist. pull. One more time. Pull and back. And then we go the other side. Same thing. And pull. Good leg work today. 4 more. 3, 2, and the last one. All right. Feet go wide. Turn that right toe and sink into that knee. All right. Let's clasp the hands. Feel the shoulder blades separate in the back. And then as I open them, I want you to feel them draw together. Lift the heart. Now we're not going to stand like this in Warrior 2, but just a nice stretch. From here, I want you to find Warrior 2. Gaze over the 2-piece fingers. So you feel those shoulders are in their neutral position where they need to be. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, and you're gazing over the 2-piece fingers. But the shoulders are facing the front. So if you need to pull that left shoulder back a little bit, do it. All right, slide a little more. You're going to rest that right hand on the leg and let this left hand float to the ceiling. Everybody's idea of the ceiling is a little bit different. I understand that. It's all right. Maybe support here if you need it. Looking towards the arm if you can. But careful, that head is heavy. Don't let it fall back. Breathe. All right, with this arm, we're going to circle around. If you'd like to hinge deeper and reach further, go ahead and do that. Don't feel like you have to. We're going to land right on Warrior 2 again. Head over heart over pelvis, and then right hand to the ceiling and into reverse. Lifting up, and that left hand can stay on the chair, the thigh, or maybe your back right pocket for a little bit of a bind. Feel the feet in your shoes or in the earth. Press them down. Bend your front knee there, Cindy. You know, I'm talking to you. All right, let's level this out. Toes to the front. Wrap the arms. Tuck your chin. All right. And then like you're taking your shirt off, we're going to go the other way. All right. Reposition yourself. Find your shape. All right. Now, thumbs up. We're going to stretch the chest. You know this is a little more than what you want for Warrior 2. We're going to hug. And then we're going to find Warrior 2. Neutral position. Turn the gaze. Keep the baby toe edge of your feet on the earth as you gaze over those 2-piece fingers there. Little slide. Rest the left hand. Let that right arm float to what your body says is a ceiling today. All right? And that's okay, wherever it is. Maybe gazing towards the arm, a little turn to the chin. Find your breath. Nobody's holding it. One more breath. All right, here we go. You don't have to hinge at the hip, but if you'd like to, reach out a little bit further. Nice stretch across the back. I'm using my left hand for support. This is going to pull me back to Warrior 2, and then into reverse. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. You all know, I know. It happens. Breathe. Level this out. Toes to the front. Deep breath in. And then bring the hands back. Walk the feet back in together. So toe heel. We'll shake out. Let's step back. Vinyasa. Hinge at the hip. Lead with the heart. Halfway rise. Feel that back go really flat. And then exhale. Reverse swan dive up. Coming into chair pose, get your feet maybe situated more into mountain pose. Thumb comes to the heart and you sit back. Turn that tailbone to the earth, but lift the heart. Yes. Left hand down. Right hand to your back right pocket. Drop that left shoulder underneath the right shoulder and tuck your chin as you look back to the back diagonal. I know you can do that. Back to the front. Switch. Come back to that chair pose. Now from here, we're going to go to airplane pose. I'm going to extend the arms and straighten the legs so the crown of the head comes forward to me. The heart comes forward. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together. My knees are soft. and then push the toes into the earth and stand up. How about that? Check out. All right, have a drink of water. We're going to balance even more. Over the weekend, did you see the half moon?
Yes.
Half moon pose today. Okay, you're around kind of the right side of the chair, but I have the left leg underneath the middle of the chair. I'm going to turn the left toe to the left leg of the chair. Okay, you're going to put your left hand on the chair. This is going to be your anchor. Push up, reach. You may stay here. Another option, flex the foot and let it leave the earth. Another option, let it lift and hinge a little bit more. It's up to you entirely. You can look to the earth, you can look to the front, you could look to the ceiling. Half moon pose, and golly, I don't know why it's called that. I really don't. I think full moon is when you release this, but we're not going to do that. Foot on the ground is just fine with me. All right, coming out of this tree pose, why not? All right, so my body is turned a little bit because my toe is turned, and I'm going to keep my right hand on the chair and let that left arm reach up first before I really, if you need to drop the toe to the ground for sapling pose, so be it. It's still tree pose because you know it is, right? And find balance if you want to, or keep hands on the chair. All right, both hands on the chair. Step on back to downward facing dog. Take that stretch. I know you need it now. All right, and coming up, we go to the other side. So that right foot is going to go bump in the middle of the chair. I'm going to turn the right toe to the legs of the chair a little bit. And when we came into tree pose, I was turned this way because my toe is. We don't want to take tree pose like this. We want that toe to the front in tree pose. Okay, so. Did you see that? I went to the toe facing the front, and you're here. But because my toe had turned, I was turned. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hold on to the chair. Pop up. And this can be your tree pose today. So I have my right hand down, my left hand extended, my left toe on the ground. You may flex it if that works for you. Right when that happens, put a little soft bend in that knee, all right? And be careful this doesn't happen. Hard to the front, maybe a little higher. And you can look towards the earth, to the front, or to the arm, the ceiling, which would be the most challenging, but you work where you're comfortable. Keep lifting the heart. And feel the difference when you do that, right? All right, drop that hand. Let's bring that foot into tree pose. And again, for me, I'm going to square my body up to my toes. So I'm turned on the diagonal a little bit. Opposite arm up, if that works. And then both arms up, or drop that foot to the earth. It doesn't matter. Now plug your shoulders back where they belong now. Chair, step back to downward facing dog. Let's step the feet a little bit wider this time, maybe even wider than chair width if you can, and see how that affects your downward facing dog. Maybe you can deepen this a little bit more. Let's try not to let the head fall below the heart. Turn the tailbone more towards the back wall and feel the low back open. Feel the shoulders stretch a little bit deeper when you go deeper. Gazing over the chair, walk the feet in. And we're going to step the right foot towards the chair, the middle of the chair, step back on the left. I'm going to windmill that left arm around, and we're going to turn to the left wall. I am going to straighten my front leg, but not lock it, and straighten the back leg. All right, let's take both arms up. And go ahead and drop your left hand to your hip, and the right hand to me. All right? Now, with that hand on your hip, I want you to feel that hip move to the back wall as you reach forward. All right? And then coming into triangle pose, you can use the hand here, or you could put it on the leg and see if you can extend that arm to the ceiling. No, don't look back at me. I want you to look to the left wall. Right? Correct? Blah, blah, blah. And continue to push that hip back. We'll take you a little bit deeper, and you'll feel a deeper stretch in that inner thigh there. I'm holding on to the chair today to give you that, make it a little bit easier there. But if you want to drop the hand down, that's fine. All right, circle that arm down. Both hands come to the chair. You're going to lift that back heel. See if you can get that body upright. I have a little bend in my back knee, front knee over the ankle. Here's high lunge. Yeah, it's balance. So you find your happy place. Plug your shoulders. Ribs and hips have connected, so good strong core muscles here. My inner thighs are drawing inward. My toes are working. Super. Hands on the chair. Let's go back. Whew. It's getting warm, huh? All right, next foot. Left foot comes in between the two legs of the chair. I'm going to turn that right toe out. Windmill around. Find your shape here. And then right hand comes to your hip. Left hand reaches forward to me. And this hip is going to you want to feel this hip move back as you reach forward. So that back stays straight. Absolutely wonderful. And this is when we windmill the arms. You can use the chair. You could drop that hand to your thigh. I kind of like to, if I'm really going to take this deep, I'm going to turn my hand underneath here, pushing that hip back. And again, too much for the arm, drop it. It's okay. Triangle pose. Connect the ribs to the hips. Watch they're not popping here. All right, both hands come to the chair. Bend that front knee, rise up on that back heel. High lunge, whatever that means for you. Yeah. Head over heart over pelvis. And if you're here, bend that back knee and that'll get you upright a little more. Wonderful. Bring the feet together. If you don't need the chair, don't use it. Clap your hands. Lovely. All right, let's have a drink of water. We'll sit back down. A little shake out if you need it there. Triangle pose is challenging for sure, and I thought maybe, sometimes I think this is easier because you really work at getting that body down, yeah, instead of having to work on balance as much. So I think sometimes we do it that way. All righty. Okay, edge of the seat. And the first thing we're going to do is stretch because this is what I need today. Cross that left leg over. You know if you've been told not to do that, don't cross it. Just leave it right there on the ground. It's just fine. Okay. Now, sit up nice and tall. And with my right foot, I'm going to walk out toe heel just a little bit more. So I begin to feel the stretch right here. Sit tall. And then I'm going to take this twist, looking to the left wall. And then as you exhale, see if you can let all that relax, Olivia. And like that. All right, come on back to the front. I'm going to lift this ankle up here and put it at my knee. You know if that doesn't work for you, just put it on the ground. That's fine. Flex the foot. Support the leg or open it. Press that low back forward. Sit as tall as you can. And then use that breath, use that exhale to say, just let go. Just let this be. All right, let's slide it out to the front. Grab the hold of the chair and just lift the heart. And this is just so you don't fall out. All right. And I don't want to see the underside of your chin. All right? I just want you to lift from the heart. And that'll allow the head to go back a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades, drop them down your back as well. Find length in the neck. All right, and we'll come up, right hand here. I'm going to hinge at the hip. So keeping that back straight. Bring the heart forward. Yes. And then if this is your choice, release into forward fold. Look towards your toes and around the spine back up. Let's bring that foot in. We're going to continue this one more time. Stretch it out and let's get into the ankle and toes. Yeah. And then only options. Can you show me the bottom of your foot? Can you fire on the core muscles and maybe release? One hand, no hand, whatever works for you is fine. Half boat pose. Yeah. All right. And then sit back up. Nice and tall. We take the other leg over. Okay. Then I'm going to take my left foot. Take a toe heel walk towards the left wall. Sit up tall. Yeah. And let those knees drop, come towards the front left diagonal. And we add this little twist. And then get in there and see if you can find a place where you can just relax and let go and let gravity take over. It's kind of music I do feel like I want to have a drink in my hand today. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. All right, come on back to the front. Here we go with our figure 4 stretch. Find yours. Pressing that low back forward. I know some of you like to hinge at the hip. Do that if that works for you. And again, use your breath to say, I'm just going to relax and enjoy this stretch. And then out in front. Am I right about that music? Those of you that can hear that. Okay, toes flexed. We put a grip on there. You sort of point the elbows to the back. And then right from here, just let the heart lift. Kind of sickening, but it's like you got a fish hook right here and somebody's pulling them. I know why. It's an image I think of. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Maybe let them ride down your back a little bit. All right, left hand on your leg. We're going to hinge at the hip. I'm using my left foot to press it into the earth as well. And you go to the distance, whatever you'd like, and then release. Look towards the toes. Scoop in that belly, navel towards the spine, and roll back up. And we're going to walk back one sit bone at a time. So you use those obliques. Feel the rib and the hip come together here. Feel the rib and the hip come together here. Get that sit bone up. All right. And then snuggle into the back. I love the way that feels. Feet on the earth. Open your eyes really wide. Scrunch up your face. Keep your eyes closed, all right? Send your lips over to the right. And then over to the left. And then back and forth like you're scratching. Okay. And again, keep your eyes closed. I'm going to look down because I have a feeling somebody's going to open their eyes. Just as once you open your mouth really wide, go, ah, ah. All right, thank you. It's lion's pose. And then settle in. Close your eyes. You should feel the need to relax a bit now. Those endorphins, they feel good going through your body, so let that happen. Settle into the chair. And you're just letting the chair carry the weight of your body. Coming back to just your breath. hands, wiggle the fingers and the toes, baby. Let the hands find their way together, thumb to your heart, drop your chin to your chest. It's a new month, it's a new season. Take time to be grateful that you have arrived. Namaste. Namaste. We are in the Burr month, right? September, October, November, December. All righty. Have a great weekend. We will have class on Monday, right? So I'll see you then.
Thank you, Libby.
You bet.